Hi, welcome back to Deeper Conversations with me, your host, Matthew Silvers. This glare is going to get on my nerves. Um, I'm wearing glasses today, but I'm also wearing my Pride hat and I'm wearing my Woke Up Gay Again shirt because it is the second day of Pride Month. And if y'all don't know, I have a series about my family on there, and there's a coming out episode. I'm really still proud about how that series came out, but that is besides the point. Well, it's not because it's Pride Month, and it's my very first one, is what I'm trying to get at. As an openly proud gay man, it is my first Pride Month, and I am beyond excited. However, I have recently come upon, that is what this video is about. I have recently come about a hole in the market, and pun is very much intended. Um, and I'm about to tell you what that means. So, I am taking a trip next month that I'm sort of kind of keeping a secret of where I'm going and what I'm doing while I'm there, for my birthday. But let's just say it's the summer and it will be hot there. And I have been working out and I feel confident enough and I really want to buy a Speedo. Okay, so what does this have to do with Pride Month? What does this have to do with being gay? What does this have to do with needing a podcast about it? And I'll tell you, there's a hole in the market, and it is this: a queer owned business that sells Speedos that is that are good quality, reasonably priced. I totally understand that if it's like a small owned business, then you're gonna need to probably price it up a little bit because you're doing it all yourself, especially if you're just starting out. Completely understand that. So I'm putting that out there, putting that out of the way. But here's the big one in terms of marketing, for not only different skin types, but also different sized models. I've been having a really hard time the past couple of days, about a week or two actually, about finding some place that has all of these kind of qualifications, which, to be quite frank, aren't that difficult, because a lot of these have the majority of them, but they're missing one, which happens to be the models, and that's what we're going to go over. Um, and it's been really difficult for me to gauge, and I've gotten a couple of excuses like, well, you should just buy one. Like, if we lived that way, then I wouldn't find some place, that kind of stuff. I'm not about it. I want to see my body and different bodies on the page so I can see, so I can see what it might look like on me, rather than somebody that already has a V cut, um, or somebody that has hair rather than just a hairless cat. Uh, so all of these things have been weighing down on me, and it's been an interesting time. So what I decided to do today is not only prove my point, but kind of talk about it and talk about what businesses maybe to or maybe not to shop at. And maybe, hopefully, by the end of this, I can decide what I'm going to go with, because I haven't decided yet. And I need to get on that because I don't have that much time. I've never worn a Speedo, and I would definitely like to try it on and make sure I look good in it before I take it out for a spin. So let us, I'm going to share my screen. We are going to start on Amazon. And if you are listening to this podcast, I'm going to explain to you as best to my ability what we're looking at on my podcast, on my YouTube channel, on the video version, because I do not want to halt you guys. I'm making a podcast because I want to talk about things, but some specific topics may need extra visualizations. But like I said, I'm going to be as visual as possible. I'm going to make sure to explain as much as you can see on my screen. So we're gonna start off on Amazon, and I know some people's opinions about Amazon. And like I said, do I prefer a small-owned business? Yes. Do I prefer a queer small-owned business? Yes. But for all the optics of keeping me happy with what I'm buying, I need to look at all aspects. So we are going to start with Amazon. I know it's a big corporation. I know some people um, are indifferent about it, but we are going to look at Amazon. And as you can see, the first, and of course, Amazon has brands. So it's not technically all just Amazon. Amazon's kind of just the middleman, I guess you could say. So here's the first three. And obviously some aren't gonna be Speedos, you're gonna type in Speedo and it might not come up. But the first one is like almost knee length. They're just basically it's a swimsuit from Bayleaf, whatever that is. But so this is a Speedo. This is a square cut. It's not technically, well, I don't, it's not really a Speedo. It's from Speedo. It's cute, but it's definitely obviously again, Speedo's company, a lot of their swimsuits are definitely like for swimming, like you're gonna go swimming. But even look at this. So for those who can't see, we're looking at a white male who happens to be slightly hairy on the arms, but obviously like no hair everywhere else. Which I assume is because of swimming. That's great. Not all these guys are gonna have hair just because some do need to be marketed towards swimming. I get that. I understand that. Here's a person of color, a very muscular person of color wearing a Speedo, swimming. Um, I don't know what rate this guy could be mixed or maybe Latin, but also very ripped. But again, these just are for that was all the same bathing suit. But if we just keep scrolling on the page, these are all from Speedo again. All Speedo. Let's just try and find a couple that aren't from the Speedo company, which also all happen to be muscular men of all colors, but not sizes. Um, why are these all from Speedo? It's probably because I typed in Speedo. So they're probably just going to give me every selection of Speedo. Page, let's skip to page 3. See if we can get past the Speedo thing. Okay, we can. All right. That's not even, there's a Tarzan looking Speedo with a man who looks greased up the ass. He is very muscular and it's, uh, no thank you, ma'am. A lot of these are from Speedo. I'm not gonna find. I think Amazon's just not the choice I'm gonna find anything, to be quite frank. That's a $365 bathing suit. That's not even funny. It's from Speedo, but someone re-put it on there. This is like cute-ish, but this man has a V cut. You can literally tell. Or he's just like skinny. That's fine. But okay, I'm just gonna, I'm trying to find a bathing suit. I'm trying to find a Speedo. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like if I don't really like it, I don't really trust it, which is weird because I love Amazon. I'm one of those people. Like literally, how can to be quite frank, like I get it. The corporations, that part about it, I understand, and I don't, whatever. But you get what you get. Also, a lot of people's, there are some good parts about Amazon. For example, books. A lot of people buy their books on Amazon, me included. Sometimes, I go into Barnes and Noble, cool, great. Like if there's because of book TikTok, I know what I want to read, buy it off of Amazon, don't have to walk into a bookstore, and the money still um, you know, goes to them, and even if you go into a Barnes and Noble, a portion goes to them. So you get what you pay for. This is again, so I've gotten a lot of recommendations from TikTok. I asked TikTok where I should look, um, as well as a couple of other profiles that I know on TikTok have worn Speedos and have, kind of said what brand they come from. So I literally pulled up a bunch of websites. There's probably 10 or 15 on here. And there's a couple that I've already peeked at, and there's a couple that I have not. So I'm excited for the ones that I haven't. Um, Someone recommended, or I read an article about it from this man who was bigger. He didn't really mind. He didn't really say much about the marketing, which sound, but it just bothers me. It bothers me that I can't see a model that may look like me, and it bothers me that somebody who's even bigger than me, because, you know, I used to be 210 pounds. Let's just put it as I was 210 pounds. And at the time, I didn't know I was gay. But if I was gay and 210 pounds and I was looking like that and I was confident enough to wear Speedo, and I go on these websites and I constantly look at different websites and not a single one of them shows a body like me, I'm going to be upset. I just saw a video about a man wearing a Speedo, and the comment said, I wish I had enough confidence to wear it. Do you know why they don't have enough confidence to wear? Because they don't see these fucking people wearing these fucking suits, because these fucking companies, and I'm going to say this for all companies, because quite frankly, you're going to see small businesses, and I'm going to shade some small businesses for their failed marketing, because they don't show it either. I don't give a shit. I'm sorry, I do not. I'm gonna get mad. I might cry during this video, to be quite honest. I do not give a shit if you have XL sizes. I don't give a shit. If you have XL sizes, I need to see those XL sizes on a model. I don't give a shit if it says it. I need to see it. There is a huge ass difference. You are trying to cover the fact that you may sell, let's just for example say like 3XL, like plus size, whatever that means, um, sizes, and these models are coming out here and they don't, none of them are sporting those XL Speedos. I do want to give a quick shout out. He didn't ask for it. I think it's Viking Dude. I think it's Viking Dude NYC on TikTok. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up really fast. He is very attractive. Um, he is on TikTok. Yes, Viking Dude NYC. Love him. He follows me. Hey, bitch. I love how I'm calling them that. I don't know if I know his real name. I think it's Link. Let's see if it comes up. My phone has been fucking up a lot lately. Um, but I want to give a shout out to him. Now, here's the thing. I think once we're done with this talk, I think what it's going to come down to is to find people who are wearing the suits and seeing the marketing through other bigger people's eyes, so I can see what they buy, because whatever they buy, I trust. Um, yeah, I don't know, but he rocks a bunch of like underwear, and I think like he's always shirtless and he's always in some form of like underwear, as well as I'm almost positive a couple of Speedos here and there. Um, and it's just so positive. And he's got this like thing, I don't know. He did this video about the mirror, and he like steps into his bathroom because it's always in the mirror, but he apparently there's a step into his bathroom. And so like he's always a step back, and then like once he steps into the lighting, but he looks fucking good either way. He looks incredible. But like that's what I trust. So we're on Swim Outlet. This website has a mixture of models and just the bathing suits, which to be quite frank is like, ugh, excuse me, not the worst idea, but also it gives me no idea what it's gonna fucking look like. So I at least want a model. Like a step up would be at least having a model, I guess. Like the fucking bare minimum. Um, is that a Speedo brand? Okay, so Swim Outlet was one of those ones that I saw on the article that I read. Um, and I'm not seeing much in here, to be quite frank. It's, a lot of Speedo brands, that Nike, okay. But they all V-neck uh red, V-neck, V-line. Jesus, I need to, this is a cute bathing suit, but this is a very, very skinny body, muscular. Um, there are some websites in here. We'll just talk about it when we get to it, but yeah, there's no diversity. And I'm clicking the photos too as well. a couple of them just to see like if there are alternate photos as well, like in there with alternate models, just to see. Like this one has a different model in this photo. Um, Not a single one of them. Yeah, that guy's ripped. Cool. Great. V-line. Love that. All right, moving on. Getting rid of that. Swimoutlet.com is looking like a reasonable price for sure. Um, like somewhere, yeah, like reasonably priced. I wouldn't say too cheap. I wouldn't say too expensive. Um, so yeah. Okay, um another shop from the article that I read. I think it's pronounced Manu. It's Manus. It could be Manus or Man Us, but it's one word. And yeah, I don't know if this shop is still running, to be quite frank. This is their summer 2018 collection. Um, it says you can buy it. So, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 styles, and every single one is same background, same model, different bathing suit. It could be like, okay, hear me out. It could be a Photoshop model, like they could have like a generated model. Great. I'm okay with that. Here's what I'm not okay with. I have a merch line, whatever, but it was pretty apparent that there were models of all sizes and colors, and I made sure to use like every single model because I wanted the diversity in it. So it really sucks that they didn't choose multiple models. Let me click the photo. Yeah, none of these are. This guy looks whiter than the first guy. This guy looks tan, and this guy's definitely whiter. But he's got a V-neck. I gotta stop saying V-neck. If I say V-neck, you know what I fucking mean. V-line. Oh, that's kind of cute though. But like just because it's cute doesn't mean I'm gonna buy it. Honestly, $30. $30 is reasonably priced. It looks really good quality. You can tell that there's like a waistband with it. Looks very like stretchable and like the back covers enough and the front is nice. Again, there's no diversity in models on this website at all. Not with color and not with plus size models. Excuse me. If I go to their homepage, like look at that homepage, first guy, white guy. Is this the same guy? Is it the same guy that like does the business? Maybe that could be the. It could be that. It could be one guy doing all of it, which again I'm okay with. But like okay, again, I'm not a plus size model. I'm not plus size. I don't have abs quite yet. I am working out. I'm working towards a goal that I have for myself. Um, but diversity still matters to me and it should matter to you. Um, and to be quite frank, again, not a plus size model, but if he were to ask me, like, hey, can you model? I would literally do it for free just so he would have, so I'm sure there are plenty now. Girls don't not get paid, but like come on, like he could have probably asked, whatever. And like, here's the thing is if this guy's running his business, does he have friends that are plus size? Because if not, he shouldn't be running a fucking business. I'm sorry, and that's the thing is big corporations do not understand. There's the movie, oh no, Too Pretty or something. Oh, what is it called? With Amy Schumer. I think that's right. Oh God. I'm So Pretty with Amy Schumer. I think that's it. Is it Amy Schumer? Fuck. I'm not gonna look it up. I trust myself. But that movie is about her being like a little bit heavier, um, working at a company with all like skinny women models, and they do makeup, and they're trying to do oh, I forgot what it's called, but they're trying to do a line for like places like Target. That's and that's the thing is like these people are trying to um get them to buy off the website, cool, great, but it's not it's just I don't know where I was going with that. I blinked out, but this isn't selling in Target. This isn't selling to, oh, that's the thing is like we are the consumers. And consumers are buying at places like Target, and things like that. So it's just, like it's not Target brand, quote unquote. Um, yeah. So moving on. Manu. That was really that joke. Okay, so this is Slugger's swimwear. I don't know where they're based out of, but okay, it's Australia. That's what I thought, but I didn't know. Okay, there's like a sunset series. There's like a sort of going for Pride collection. The first model's at the top of the page, ripped, very muscular. Second model, ripped, muscular, tattoos, very attractive, very conventionally attractive, would smash, but doesn't help in our case here. There's another one, ripped, and these ones are definitely all different. You can tell. Again, tattoos, ripped, V-line, wavy hair. Australians are typically attractive, and here's the thing: is and they don't get a slide either. You don't get a pass, bitch. And I don't think some of these are queer. Like I said, so obviously Amazon's not a queer-owned business, but some of these aren't. However, they should still have diversity in their models, regardless of if they're queer or not. Um, these guys look very like that's tan. He's white, maybe mixed, but maybe white. This guy is the same as that first one. See, okay, classics. There's a line that says classics, like classic Speedos. It says suit stocky builds, mid-rise, 5 centimeters side width, chlorine-proof polyester, great for swimming laps, tough and pulls and spots. Suit stocky builds, yet there's no picture of a man in a stocky build. I'm gonna click it just to go. Okay, there's one with cherries on it. Cute. Barebacks classic. This guy's clearly skinny. You can tell in the fucking photo. But there are no other photos, and I bet they're all like that. We're gonna click a couple more, and all the bigger sizes are sold out. I mean, it's working for them. That people are buying it, and it seems to be working out. But it still does not irk me the correct way. It does not irk me the right way because all of these models are not. Yeah. Their Instagram. Ooh, okay. Am I going to their Instagram right now? Yep. Okay. I clicked their Instagram. We're gonna go see what kind of people are on their page. Okay, like a little bit more ripped still. Okay, this guy's a little bit bigger, not plus size, but a little bit. A little bit of floof. Um, this is just like a dad and his. Okay, this looks like the guy that literally runs the page though, so I don't think that counts. There's an older man, like an older gentleman. He's like 80. This guy, okay. Do what you need to do. There are some people of color on this page. There's the guy from the website. This guy is very dark skinned, dark toned. I think it's dark. I assume the correct proper term is dark skinned. Oh, here's my other issue is that the thing is like even it's literally the extremity. If there were skinny models too, again, does not slide. You need plus size models and you need bigger, you need bigger models, but you also need skinny models because some people are just we need to see regular people. I think that's what I was getting at the Target collection. We need to see real people. That's what I was getting at. If that's my train of thoughts back. If that guy was owning that business, I don't trust him because all of his photos are ripped. And I don't trust that he has plus size people in his corner to be like, hey, you need more plus size models in your photos. You probably should have like a consultant, like even like a plus size consultant to like even, direct like what they want, you know, just so they know just so they know. So they don't even have skinny models on their pages. Like some people can't gain weight and they can't gain muscle. Like some people are just skinny and they're fine with that too, and they have to live with that, and that's cool. That's great. And there are people who are very confident with that. But there are no models on here that are skinny either. This guy's a plus size. This guy's probably, a little bit heavier. I'm trying to be very cautious with my terms. Obviously, you can tell. I was a bigger person, but that doesn't really allow me to just be like, yeah, like I'm not gonna say the word fat. Like none of these people are fat. And all of these people are very attractive regardless. Like I'm not shading on any of these people. It just we need more diversity. Um, and there's very slim. I'm just looking through their Instagram page. You know, I'm going to put them to the side. I'm going to put them to the side. Just because of their Instagram's a little bit more filled. Um, and there's a couple on there, you know, and I'm really going bare minimum here, you guys. Like I have been looking, and I'm hoping some of the new ones show promise. But I do want a Speedo and I do need it next month. So I'm gonna have to choose wisely. So I'm gonna put them to the side because I'm, you know. Okay, I can't read this brand. Timoteo? Timo, can I get rid of this at the top? How do I hide video panel, hide floating meeting controls? There we go. Haha. Okay. TIMOTEO.net. Okay. So this guy right here, I don't know what race he may be, but he's definitely ripped for sure. You can tell this guy's like an older gentleman. These guys are two different people. You can tell by the way their beard is built. I don't ask me why I know that. I just do. However, you can tell that these are the same model. They definitely have the same models on here. Okay, there's not a lot. Is that all of them? By the way, I don't know what kind of one I want. Obviously, like I don't want to be too revealing, like too bearing. Like I want a regular Speedo. Like square cuts are cute, and I do low key want one. Okay, look, three ripped models of these guys are the same, but the middle guy is a different race. Shot by tight end. Like obviously I don't want it to be a jock strap where my ass is showing. Okay, swimwear. Is that it? Oh, there's 8 products. There is a product. Like this one's way too revealing. Can it go to the next photo, please? This one's too long. Like this, just for those of you guys who are listening, I'd probably say that's probably like a 5-inch seam. Um, this one's cute, like a jock short. Um, but it looks, oh, it's mesh, so your ass will be showing. This is a thong, your ass will be showing. This is again a little too revealing for me. Like this is perfect. You know, the low rise swim brief. If I click it, they have an extra large. If I click extra large, will it show an extra large model? No, absolutely not. There's also an American flag print, and I fucking hate it. That's so cute. Wait, you guys, this black rose one is fun. That one's kind of cute too. But again, all right models, so we are not. There's some. Oh, it's a little revealing. They're a little bit probably overpriced as well, but I'm getting rid of them. There are no skinny models. Okay, we're gonna get some other brands that I think we're getting there that are mainstream that people talk about all the time that I've rarely looked at. Um, hold on, give me 1 second. I'm sending a text. Uh, um, so we're doing Aussie Bum is what I was getting at. So Aussie Bum is one that is very highly recommended. I'm on, I think this is the homepage that comes up, 2 RIP models, a whole plethora of RIP models. This guy looks like he's on the cover of a fucking, both of these guys look like they're in the fucking the cover of those romance novels that you get at Target with the small, like, you know what I'm talking about. Again, Australia, you do not get a pass just because you're Australian and you have less. I never know how to word this properly. They have a smaller obesity rate, but like it doesn't matter because it doesn't measure health. Um, so I guess I'll just leave it at that. Okay, look, 4 RIP models. Cool, great, love that. Again, I want to click on one. These ones are definitely very reasonably cheap. They do have the US version on there. Like this one's 14.23. It's a little bland and maybe a little bit skinny for me. The camouflage ones are too straight. This is gay and homophobic at the same time. That's I'm crying. That's funny. Okay, I do want to hit. Let's just hit one. Goodness, this is going crazy. Let's just do the wiggle. Is what it's called. I love a good wiggle. Okay, there's a picture, another picture, then just the bathing suit, then some weird video. Oh God. Okay, that's loud. Okay, promoting their brand. Maybe are they all skinny? Hold on. I'm gonna turn the volume of this down. Is this the volume? Oh wait, that's the volume. Okay. Ripped, 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 drink every time I say ripped. All of these guys, you can tell. You can tell. You can tell. We are Aussie bum. We are fat phobic. Yeah, all of these guys are skinny. They're rowing. Yeah, not only skinny guys row, guys. All right, we're getting rid of Aussie bum. There are no tiny men on Aussie bum or bigger men for that matter too. Internationaljock.com, another I think mainstream brand that was recommended to me. First guy has a good trail, I think is what it's called. That the hair leading down to your crotch. Um, but again, you can tell. Hey guys, apologies. Apparently, I'm tired today. There's definitely a V line there. Definitely skinny. It's their LASC, their Los Angeles Sporting Club collection. Fun. Designed in California, Rick Majors is created for men who want to be seen. Okay. Cute. Very attractive. Would smash, would date, would marry. Very much Christian Grey vibes. Very attractive, but does not help our case. Okay. This guy, very diverse. We love, being racially diverse, but these guys are all ripped. V line. Oh no, what did I hit? Oh God. Okay. That's Under Armour, LA Sporting Club, ripped, ripped, face masks, and the guy is still ripped, even though it has nothing to do with their body, but come on. Okay, let's just shop their Rick Majors collection. Oh, that's, yep, definitely revealing. Oh, fun color. Oh, definitely all ripped, all ripped, all ripped. Love is love is one. That's okay. Swimwear. Let's go to swimwear. I don't know where they're based out of. I guess maybe Los Angeles, just because of their thing. I don't really know. But I don't know really what it's called. These are briefs. I don't think I'm looking for. Oh, maybe I am. Okay, well. See, they sell Speedo. What is that? I guess this is another website where it's like all combined. But look at that. They're all ripped males who happen to be very white. Again, very attractive, not hating, but not what we are looking for. I feel like I'm on that fucking I'm dinosaur. Not our dino. See, these are cute. And still not doing anything for me. None of these men. Yeah. Okay, moving on. International jock. Yeah, more like international flop. Anyways, this was the first website I went to when I was looking for a Speedo, and I'll tell you why. Andrew, again, apologies for being tired. Andrew Christian is one of the um, heavily well-known queer brands. You've heard the name. We've all heard the name. You've seen the underwear. I guess maybe you've seen the Speedo. Who knows? Um, and this is where I started to cry a little bit, and I might cry again. Who knows? But this is absolutely appalling to me. If you've ever been on the website, I despise you. Just kidding. If you've ever been on the website and bought something from this, I actually probably will question your morals and your values because it is so heavily filtered with models. Like there's not a picture on here where, well, no, there's not really a picture on here that are just um that are just not models. Like there's not a picture where it's just the underwear. Um, and I'm just scrolling right now. I'm just scrolling through their different things in general, not just their underwear, not just their speedos, their shirts, their whatever, their necklaces and things like that. Their necklaces don't have models. They're just, oh yes, they do if you hold the photo. This guy is the palest white guy I've ever seen. Now, racially diverse, they've got it down. They have, and I don't know if they use the same model for a lot of things, but there's definitely a Latin model here. There is a person of color on here, and they're all like at least equally split. If not, honestly, the people of color definitely have a lot of slots on here. I'm not seeing a lot of that pale white guy. Um, let's just go to what I want. Um, I assume this man is an Asian man. I don't want to assume anything, and if he's not, apologies, but that's kind of what I'm seeing. So again, very racially diverse. Um, I think bikinis are the right term for this website. They have the square cut, but I think this is right. Um, Very cute styles, maybe a little bit overpriced, but definitely overpriced for their dumbass marketing. Let's click one so we can just take a look. This one's cute. I don't love. I'm not obsessed with like the rainbow shit. I like the little subtle stuff. Like this is cute. It's like a little pride drip. So again, it's their person of color model, wearing the speedo, but he's ripped. And there are no other photo. I just scrolled through all the photos just in case anyone was wondering. Let's hit extra large just to see. Nothing changes. The model is still the same. Um, there are no bigger models. Commonly asked questions. I have been thinking about writing into all these places to be like, hey, what the fuck is up? But yeah, let's move on. I think the rest of them, what is this one? Let's do this one first, and then I think the rest of them are smaller businesses. So we are on to Budgie Smuggler. The rest of these I haven't seen technically. I've seen one of them, and I'll tell you about it in a minute. But all of these I just pulled up today. The rest of them I had pulled up a couple days ago. This is called Budgie Smuggler, which I know is an Australian term. I mean, it obviously says it right here too, but um, yeah. Okay, let's just try. Filter by size. I'm just gonna hit 40, which is the highest size they go, which is probably not high enough, I'm assuming, at all. Filter by color. Let's just go black, just for fun. Actually, let's go red. I'm thinking of buying a red one anyway. Um, what's going on? Refresh the website. It's bugging out. To be quite frank, from right where I'm sitting right now, oh, filter by size. Oh, they have the extra extra large as well. Okay, let's just hit one because this is getting on my nerves. They're quite frankly very unattractive. They're very ugly. They're very expensive, and they don't look like the best material. Um, However, here's a picture, oh my God, of people wearing the suits. Okay, I mean, there is body type wise, there is some diversity. Color wise, absolutely not. Um, but just not enough. Just not enough. The biggest person here is probably a fucking 38. Honestly, this guy's probably maybe the 40. Um, so yeah, not doing it for me. And it's way expensive. Their website also kind of sucks. Okay, moving on. And I am only doing this because I want to hold people accountable and I want I just sorry, I'm thinking of the words appropriately that I want to use. I want to keep everyone to the same accord. I want to keep everyone accountable. I know I'm not the fucking Speedo police, but it is important to talk about the things that you care about. It is important to um it's important to talk about the things you care about. It's important to move forward in life, being progressive and trying to help societal standards. A lot of people are anxious, a lot of people are depressed, and a lot of people are that because of their body dysmorphia, or because they don't just or sometimes they just don't like their body, or you know whatever. So I just want to keep everyone to the same accord. I don't want to drag any of these people. The rest of them are small owned businesses. I think the rest of them are queer owned as well. I'm almost positive. And the first one has been a pick of mine for a little while. I think I'm just looking at all of this. So his name is Patrick Allen Wood. He's on TikTok. He's very attractive. Um, might I add, he's very conventionally attractive. And he owns his own business. And I know he works his ass off. I know he works hard. And I know a lot of people on TikTok love him. I love him. He's incredible. The fact that he owns his own business is insane. It's absolutely incredible. I'm looking at a bathing suit right now. I think he said it before. I could be wrong, but I basically call it the Clueless collection. And this is honestly like right now, this is probably top pick for me. I really, really enjoy um, the way that this looks, the way that it fits. I love the style and the colors mix perfectly. And again, I know what it takes to own a business. I have worked for a small business that is has grown rapidly in front of my eyes. I started with it and it's grown. So I know what it takes to run a business. I know what it takes to ship, to box, to label, to down to the having to weigh the fucking item regardless of what it is. So you can calculate personalized shipping, then personalized shipping labels, and then whether you're doing personal shopping or making your own clothing like Patrick Allen would. It is not easy. And I want to make that very clear. I'm not shaming these people for what they do. They are doing the thing. They're doing that. They are that bitch. They are fucking incredible. However, and I'm going to say this a lot because it's really important to me. And I want to explain something to you and to everyone around. Life is not one dimensional. Stop treating it like it is. And let me explain. When you make a mistake, I don't know why I said it like that. When you make a mistake, um, let's just say, um, let's just say you slam your door. Let's just say you live at home, you're like 15 years old, you get mad and you slam your door. Let's just say you made that mistake and you learn something from that mistake. You learn that if you slam the door, you're on your own for dinner. And that's all you think. So you're like, okay, let's just say you're 16, you have a job and you can pay for your own fucking dinner. You're going to do that. You go, you slam your door, and you don't give a shit. Like your parents get angry, you get angry, and you go to your room, you slam your door, and they tell you you're not going to eat. That's the result. That's the mistake. That's the lesson you learned, but you're okay with it. You're kind of living with it. Stop treating life like it's one dimensional. That is a one dimensional plane. That's not how life is. That person who's 16 and can buy their own food and doesn't give a shit about their parents and just wants to, whatever, doesn't realize that that's not the only lesson you can learn from that. You might also learn that because the reason you make the mistake of shutting your door so loud is because you get angry at your parents because your parents get angry at you. That's something you can solve. I mean, maybe, of course. This is all hypothetical. There are more lessons to be learned in one mistake than people think. Same thing with websites and marketing. There is more to marketing than just one-dimensional marketing. There is more to marketing than just sex. It is 2021. I'm tired of the TV shows and movies that are only, from back in the day that were all about sex. I understand that, like, back in the day, people need to sell sex. Sex sells. We know that. That's a proven fact. We understand that. But now that we understand that, why do we have to be that way? We don't have to be that way. Because guess what? Now in 2021, we're having protests for Black Lives Matter. We are very openly taking an entire month, which does a well deserved, for the LGBTQ community that was started by two queer, transgender uh, people of color, Sylvia and Marsha P. Johnson. That's right. I'm looking this up, but yes, okay. I just wanted to make sure. I knew it started with an M, and it's pretty engraved in my brain, but I just wanted to make sure. Blackout moment for a second. So life is not one dimensional. So here's the thing: for those websites that we already saw, they are choosing to prove that, hey, like, we should be more racially diverse. Like, let's throw that in there. But they're forgetting that there's also plus size people in the world. There's also bigger people. There's also skinny people that just don't have muscles. Um, Nor can they gain them. There is, so they're treating their marketing and their website like they only have to fix one issue, and kind of, because they have the XL sizes, they can just brush that under the rug and don't give a shit about their marketing. So this is Patrick Allen Wood's website. And again, he does it by himself. I totally understand where he's coming from. I don't know if he has the money or the time to go out to find those people, to take pictures of them, um, and whatnot. Again, is this the company I'm going to go with? I'm not quite sure quite yet. However, I love these bathing suits. There is a high-rise bathing suit that I think is adorable that we're looking at. They do have the plaid, or he does have the plaid high. I'm just gonna say they because I don't know their pronouns. Oh, it says right here on TikTok, it's he, him. Regardless, they have. He has plaid high-rise swim shorts. Um, and some other cute bikinis and very cute styles. He doesn't have a lot, but for what he has, it's very diverse in style. I can tell by comfortability, by watching his videos. I know it's incredible quality. It is, again, small business, understandable, very much a startup, very reasonably priced for a startup, a little bit more expensive than I really want to buy, but I will do it for high quality. And this shit, this shit won't break. This shit won't deteriorate. Um, like, it's good quality. I know that. It's incredible. His pictures are very cute. Like, if you click on it, like, it's very much Barbie doll vibes, and I love it. He shows off the different colors and whatever. And again, it's all him. All of these pictures are him. And I admire that a lot. And I love that it's a queer owned business. I love that it's a queer owned small business. I do. And again, I'm going to just hold everyone to the same level of accountability. There's no racial diversity on here. Plus, there's no plus size diversity. That needs to happen. Again, I said what I need to say. I won't reiterate that. I still admire him, and honestly, I will be buying a bathing suit, whether it's this time or the next time. I will be buying something from him for sure. I'm going to put him to the side, but I just want to. I'm glad I got that ran out there because that's important to know, that everyone should be held to that accountability. Um, so yeah. Okay. This is the rest of them. I are from Instagram, and I have not seen any of them. Um, so we are going to see what's up. This is Grand Axis Clothing. I think they have a, is this a website? They might have a website, you guys. I'm looking right now. Grand Access, they do have a website. Okay. There are all fit models so far. Fit, fit. They all have V lines, V line, V line, V line, V line, V line. Harry still a V line though. Um, okay, shop swim. Are they under? I don't know if they're briefs or bikinis. Okay, well, definitely not briefs. Let's just swim bikinis. I don't know what people call them. Oh, definitely not that either. Okay, all right. They don't seem to have a lot of shorts and square cuts. That's not bad. Okay, just curious. Okay, let's just click the square cut. I just want to see what the photos are. I can already tell. Like, yeah, no. Grand Axe's clothing. Yeah, you're getting the axe. All of these models on their Instagram as well is where I found them. All of them ripped, jacked is more like the word. Like all of these people, like hours in the gym, they didn't even try, not even close. I don't see a lot of racial diversity either. And this guy looks like he's the owner of the business, which, cool, great, but it also looks like he's successful as fuck. And by the looks of it, looks like he has enough friends. Oh wait, look, one bigger person. Hi, hello. Okay, see? Show him some love, get your grand access. We got one. Why are there not more? Why are there not more? It's not trying enough. Again, this guy, I don't want to rip him apart. He looks like obviously it's his business. He's clearly doing the hard ass work. And his marketing comes from other people as well as himself. It's not enough. It's still not enough. Is it a queer owned business? I think it is. Maybe. Regardless, cool, great. If I click on the story, I don't know if it'll come up. Yeah, it will. I just wanted to see if there were any other pictures we might be able to find. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of them just because again, Patrick Allen Wood is still like the style that I'd like to go with if we're really kind of narrowing it down. So okay, so I did pull this one up. It is made in Liverpool, which I love that for them. It looks like a queer-owned business. That's where it came from. Oh, it's called Gaywear. It's Jackson. It's underscore JACXSON underscore on Instagram. However, the account is private. Now, do I understand the level of orders you may get if your stuff is well done and cute, whatever? Yes. However, it's bad for business for somebody to need them to follow them to see the stuff. I need to be able to see the content. Um, I mean, it's just pretty obvious. It's poor marketing. I need to be able to see the content. I love that it's gay wear. I love that it's queer owned. I love that you can DM them for made to measure orders. I fucking love that. I'm obsessed with that. I don't want to have to follow you. Now, would I follow them like 1,000%? But I want to see your stuff before I do. I want to see your stuff before I do. So you guys can go follow them if you want to go see what they have. I will not be doing that. I'm just being very clear with you guys where my head is at. Okay. Wear Butch Queens on Instagram. It's Wear Butch Queens, all one word together, and Queens is spelled Kweens. DM to order, custom made to order swimwear, underwear, accessories, and limited runs and fabrics. Website coming soon. Love that. Obsessed with that. This guy does like he's got abs showing, but you can tell that he's like not fit. Love that. Okay, ass photo, very cheeky, love. Um, diverse models. Queen Slay. Diverse bathing suit styles. Cute models, very real, very, again, Target brand, very authentic people. Very, this guy's ripped, but I can still tell, like, there's probably a photo of him that I missed. And like, I take photos like that too. Like, let's be real. Like, we all take serious photos to look like a fucking model sometimes. Um, but you can tell that, like, they really paid attention to the detail. The background's so fucking cute. It's like this pink little thing. Love him. Obsessed with him. Um, there aren't too many plus sized people in here. There was a sizing chart, which I'm obsessed with. So extra small is 26 to 29, small 29 to 32. This is very appropriate. They go up to a triple XL, which is a 46.50. So that other website that stopped at 40 got nothing on them. I love that. I'm obsessed with that. I love that they have a sizing guide. I'm sure their website's going to be incredible. This shit is so cute. I'm assuming that these are the human beings, the lovely human beings who are starting this business. I love this. They're all so adorable. I'm assuming they're all friends. That's what I hope to imagine. Now, this guy right here looks like he doesn't have abs, which, or is just muscular in general. He looks a little bit heavier. If he's not, cool, great, whatever. He's wearing a shirt, so I can't really tell. It is a mask shirt, which is cute. Um, but somewhere custom wear prescription we put together. Okay. Racially diverse, check for sure. This guy is like not, again, not muscular, but not bigger, but like, somewhere there. So that's the end of their Instagram. I'm gonna put them to the side. I really enjoy their looks. Let's look through their lookbook for a sec too. Love their looks, love how racially diverse. There's the guy. Okay. He's a little bit bigger. And I like that. All three of these guys look very different. They are very different, but they're all very real. Um, it's very authentic. I really do enjoy this a lot. A lot. Racially diverse. Okay. Again, bare minimum, we need more plus size models, a little bit bigger models. There's one, slightly two. Um, but I'm here for it. It is more than the other websites can say. Let's say that. It is more than the other websites can say. And all of them are hot. Every single one of them is hot. Every single one. Because all races and all sizes are beautiful. That's what the message needs to be. And this is getting there. This one's a lot to me. This is a lot. There's a gem swimsuit that is $200, and I totally get that that's something special some people can buy. It ain't me, but cute, attractive, and probably will be buying a website from here as well. If not, maybe a thong or something cute. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Snaps. Patrick Allen Wood. And whatever this place is doing it so far, so good. Again, Patrick Allen Wood needs a little help, but again, he has his own business. He's doing the thing. These are very cute. These are very cute. And if any one of y'all wants help with your business, I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it, bitch. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. It's very difficult for me to like shop like this. It really is. But I'm obsessed with that. Okay, we're on to one more. I'm so excited. Wait, I love that. Oh shit. Okay. Looks like a queer-owned business. Yes, LGBTQ. I found this one as well on the same video as like two other. I think the two other Instagrams. Egoist underwear. It is EGOIST underwear. Queer brand. Body shaping cut with the latest technology and comfort. Okay, I'm gonna click their stories because I liked the lookbooks of the other ones. Plus it shows their models a little bit more, so I want to see. Okay, ripped, definitely diverse, very jacked is again the proper word. He's so fine, but like very jacked. So all of these people are very attractive. That bathing suit's really fucking cute. but these people are all jacked. I cannot support people that are only going to have jacked up models. I just can't do it because these aren't real. These aren't real. You know, they are very real people. I ain't shading them. Uh, but these people are real. And look at the people that are buying. So these are the people that are buying their website or buying from their website. This guy's jacked. You can tell he's ripped. That guy's ripped. Both of them are ripped. That guy, probably not, but I can't really tell. Ripped. Because these are the real people that are wearing this shit. At the gym. This guy's also at the gym. Ripped. Yeah, he's ripped. Sorry if this is annoying to some of the people who are listening, but I'm just going through the Instagram story of their page and all of people from their lookbook and maybe their models and also maybe real people, it seems like. But all of them are jacked. Obviously, there are some repeat people in here. That shirt was cute. But again, I will not be supporting a business that only has jacked models. I will not be doing it. Not a single one of these. That guy, this guy was a little bit bigger. One's not enough, especially on your Instagram story, especially not technically a model for your website. I'm sorry about it. Do they have a website? Okay, they have a website. Let's go look at their website. We're being non-biased here. I want to make sure we have everything covered before I'm like, girl. Okay, let's go to swimwear. All of the people on the main page are ripped. These people aren't even fucking ripped. That's a jacked ass person. The veins that are popping out of his fucking penis are too much. Definitely cute. Very reasonably priced. They only go up to an extra large, which again, if you hit extra large, there are no extra large models. What are the sizing? Yeah, and an extra large is a 34 to 36 inch. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's absolutely foul. And I don't want to rip them apart too much because again, they are a small queer-owned business. I don't even know if I can say small. They have a shit ton of styles and people that seem to be maybe working under them. Their website's perfectly fine. They've got a little bit of a following on Instagram. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. You're a queer-owned business. You should know by now that not all queer men are ripped like that. You should know. You should know. Good for the racially diverse, not for the, yeah. So I'm just going to say it. So the places that I would buy from, this one I didn't hate. Sluggers Swimwear. If you're gonna go more mainstream, Sluggers Swimwear was the choice from Australia. It's sluggers.com.au. However, again, I think I'm gonna buy from Patrick Allen Wood. And I'll probably end up buying a suit from Wear Butch Queens as well. They still have work to do. So I want to make sure I point that out. They still have work to do. Out of the two, obviously, again, Butch Queens has more diversity. They have more models in general. Whoa, it just glitched out. Because Patrick Allen Wood is just doing it himself. He's what I call a startup. He's starting to get more well known, but it's just him doing his fucking business. So I just to put that out there, I just, I'm gonna probably end up buying the plaid bikini because it's cute as fuck. And then I'm gonna probably end up buying, I don't know, maybe a jockstrap or maybe another bathing suit from Butch Queens because it's cute. Which one? I'm not sure. A lot of these show ass. I don't think I'm that confident yet. I don't know where I would show that much ass. Who knows? Who knows, you guys? Just so you see it, there's the back of it as well for Patrick Allen Wood. It's patrickallenwood.com. And then Butch Queens doesn't have their own website yet. It says it's coming. I'm very excited to see what they do with their website. Let's hope their website has so much diversity. I'm gonna follow both of them. Can I follow? I'm on my computer. Can I follow them? I can. I'm very excited. But it is Where Butch Queens, KWEENS, on Instagram, and you can. What is there's is a DM to order? It's a DM to order at the current moment. Um, I want to see, just because I'm curious, because I didn't cover Patrick Allen Wood's Instagram. Um, so again, it's just him. It's a lot of him. Oh, there's not a lot of posts, but it's just him. Again, he works his ass off. Um, and there's a lot of people on TikTok that know him. You can see I know him from TikTok. I love Omar. Um, and these people on his story are diverse, wearing his bathing suit. I love that. That's Omar's boyfriend. Um, I love that. So, I know that Patrick has nothing against it. And you can see that his Instagram says slow fashion. It's just him. So I'm not gonna hate on him because I get it. I totally understand. And when Patrick Allen Wood gets bigger, more big than he already is, which again, if you need somebody to help you out, I am more than welcome. Uh, I love doing stuff like that, but I know that he's gonna, pop off and he's going to have more diversity when he can have more time because I'm sure his ass isn't just modeling, it is literally working its ass off. Um, So yeah, so Patrick Allen Wood and Butch Queens are my top two for small and queer-owned businesses, and then Slugger Swimwear in Australia, just because it had at least a little bit of diversity, gets my pick for uh, like larger mainstream. Um, mainstream. I can't speak. Jesus Louise. Uh, underwear, swimwear. Anyways, okay, I need to go get coffee in my system. But I'm glad that we talked about it. It needs to be said. Life is not one dimensional. You can't just solve one problem and think that there's no more problems that you need to help fix. This isn't just a queer problem. It's not just uh, yeah, it's not just a gay problem. It's not just a queer problem. It is a problem happening mainstream. It's happening, as you can tell, some of them still small businesses. We need to get on that. Stop selling sex. I think we're over it. I'm over not seeing. You know what's sexy to me? You know what's sex to me? Seeing different models, seeing different body types. That's sex to me. Um, it screams sex if you add everyone in. Why? Because everyone's doing it. Everyone's having sex, and it's not about that. You're buying a fucking bathing suit, you're going swimming, you're showing off. But even like, it's not even sex. It's not even like penetration sex. Like that's not what we're talking about. It's sex. Sex is passion. Sex is passion. It just is. Um, I was gonna say sex is life, um, and it can be, but like it's the things about sex, it's the things that sex is. Sex is all races. Sex is all body types because sex is a universal thing, and I think that's what we need to strive for. Sex is an everybody thing. Um, So let's get on that. Okay. It is Pride Month and I want to celebrate. I want to have fun, but I want to talk about the things that I care about and I want to keep people accountable. So I'm glad that you guys sat with me. I'm gonna take these headphones off and get some coffee because your boy is tired. I hope you guys enjoyed listening. I hope it was enough visual learning. I hope you guys go buy from the people that I said because those are the people that are going to thrive. Those are the people that are going to need it. Those are the people that are going to change and pave the way for future entrepreneurs. I love you guys. Thank you for listening to Deeper Conversations with me, your host, Matthew Silvers. It is Pride Month. Go fucking be gay. Let's go. LGBTQ plus. Love y'all.